video, I am actually coming at you with my favourite podcasts. Now, podcasts are something I am trying to incorporate into every single day because I love to listen to them. I find them really inspiring. I find them really uplifting if I am driving or if I am doing jobs. I just like to have one on in the background. I just find it really nice to listen to, and I also find them quite calming for my anxiety. So I thought I'd share my favourite podcasts in case you are on the lookout for some new podcasts to listen to.
Excuse me while I just get comfy.
Why can I not be serious today? So the first podcast I've been listening to is the Calmer You podcast by Chloe Rovridge. Not very good with names, but I've been listening to her podcast. So hers is all about mental health, calming your anxiety. She has a book out called The Anxiety Solution, which I highly recommend, and this is just a podcast that goes alongside it. So I've been listening to these whilst I've been getting ready in the morning. I really like her quick daily practice for self-love and positivity, because self-love is something I am trying to incorporate into my 2019 a lot stronger than I did last year. And yeah, I really like how she does little tips for anxiety, eating disorders, therapies, breakups. She does ones on fertility, meditation and mindfulness, social anxiety, and yeah, I just really like it. So I've been listening to her podcast. I highly recommend. They're really informative, and I like that her podcasts are about 20 minutes to 45 minutes long, because I feel like that's a good amount of time to listen to a podcast without switching off and being less engaged with it. So the next one, Keeping It Candid. This is run by two girls, Sophie and Millie, and they've got lots of different ones. So like about internet bullying, can women who wear too much makeup be good leaders, boobs and bras, confidence, healthy diets, comparisons, best times to post on Instagram, all about bloggers. So they've got like features with Ellie Darby, a famous blogger. They do chats about different shows, so like Black Mirror, Love Island. I just really like them, they're really relatable, so yeah. The next one I've been listening to is The Anxiety Slayer. Now you will notice that a lot of mine are tailored to mental health because I suffer with my anxiety a lot, and 2019 is the year I am really trying to kick anxiety's arse. So I've been listening to podcasts and I really like this show. So they do like ones on health anxiety, because I have suffered a lot with health anxieties in the past. What helps when anxiety makes you feel shaky over the holiday, guided meditation, Q&A about anxiety, how to feel calm and safe after an anxiety attack, can creative activities help your anxiety, lots of different things all to do with anxiety, but also really helpful. I've been listening to At Home with Lily Pebbles and Anna Newton. I really like that. I love listening to Zoe Sugg and also Caroline Highlands, a famous skincare expert. And there's lots of different bloggers on here. And I just really like the fact that they go into people's homes and chat to them. My next favourite podcast is The Happy Place by Fern Cotton. I've recently read her book Happier You, and I really enjoyed reading that book, and so I've been listening to her podcast alongside of it. And I just actually listened to Zoe Sugg's one today, and I really like that. They do ones with Gary Barlow, Gok Wan, Stephen Fry, Paloma Faith, Dawn French, Tom Daly, and these are all people that have suffered with anxiety or mental health issues, and I really like listening to other people's stories as I find it makes you feel less alone. So my last anxiety related one is Piglitesh. I found this girl on Twitter and started listening to her podcast, and hers is all to do with mental health, not just anxiety. About is self-care an effective way of managing your mental health, setting realistic goals, why it's so hard to talk about it, anxiety and online dating, exercise, social media and mental health resources, PTSD, lots of different things that are relatable but also not just tailored to one thing. They go quite in depth and chat about a broad range of mental health issues that personally I just think is an amazing podcast. And then the last one that I have been listening to is The Heart of It with Estee Lalonde. I've listened to her travel one, and then I want to listen to all her other ones because I absolutely love Estee. I watch all of her videos on YouTube and I just feel like she's a really calming person for me to listen and watch. And yeah, I've also been listening to the Nail Hub podcast, all about
The nail tech?
like overexposure to products, life outside of nails, moving forward, using food products to create nails. Are you ready to be your own boss, to e-file or to not? Your clients aren't lucky to have you. Business, loads of different things that I find really helpful. And then also lessons of a lash entrepreneur. So obviously I do lashes and I'm always looking for little tips and techniques from other lash artists as to being in the lash business successfully, to increase your lash speed, about new clients, about expiration date, loads of different things that I find really relatable in my career. So yeah, podcasts are an amazing thing and I highly recommend you to listen to them. They are all free to download, which is another amazing thing. If you have an iPhone, you just go on the podcast app that comes with your phone and you just search for whatever you want to listen to. And as I said, they all range from different amounts of time that they are on for, but I just love to put one on in the background while I'm getting things done, and it just makes me feel less alone, especially if I'm having a really anxious day. They really help to calm me down because it's like you've got someone else there even though you haven't. So yeah, so I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what podcast you are loving at the minute, because I'm always on the lookout for new podcasts. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, I hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!